Hello, guys. Hello, hello. Dun, 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 dun. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, teacher.
Hi, Eliana. How are you today?
Very well, thank you.
Excellent.
Muy bien.
Did you work today?
Yes, teacher.
What is your
Every
regular schedule?
Monday to Friday, 8 to 5.
Mm. And it is the same time than Hermosillo, right? Than Sonora?
I think so. Sí, creo que sí.
It's 7:30 right now?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so it is the same hour. That's great. Mr. Jose, hello. How are you, mister?
Hi, teacher. Very well. And you?
Doing well, mister. Ready for today?
Yes, I'm ready.
Excellent. Perfect. And then we have Mr. Carlos. What's up, Mr. Carlos?
Hello, teacher. How are you?
Doing good, and you?
Great, too.
Excellent.
Just arrived
Good.
home.
Good. Really?
Really.
And how was your weekend?
Great. I actually do homeworks, clean everything, and I help a good friend to put a fan in the ceiling.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know
Okay.
how to say ceiling fan. I don't know.
Yeah, like that.
Yeah, but when we was making the installation, I don't know how to say we
That's
start
good.
we started drink a couple whiskeys, and everything goes well, and we finished till 4 a.m. I think.
Oh, that's a good night.
Yeah, great. But the fan works, stranger work, but I'm like
Yeah, it's unbalanced.
unbalanced, right? Because of whiskey, but it's okay now. We
I love those nights.
yeah,
Doing good,
Crazy.
mister. Crazy nights, I know, right?
yeah,
Especially with whiskey.
yeah, Scotch.
Yes.
Was crazy too. Oh,
You get crazy with whiskey?
no, my weekend was
Oh, your
crazy.
weekend was crazy. Was alcohol involved?
Oh, yes.
That doesn't sound like
I went,
a
I
positive answer.
went on Saturday night. Well,
Yeah.
Great.
It was good because you have been working too much and you needed a relaxing time,
yeah.
right? Mr. Octavio, hello.
Hello, teacher.
How you doing, man?
I'm fine. Excellent today.
Yeah. Good day today at work?
Yes, all day.
That's good. And then we have Mr. David. What's up, Mr. David?
Hello, teacher. I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. How was your weekend?
Uh, nice. It was nice.
Alco Alcoholic too?
No, no, no.
Oh,
No.
all right. You're a father, and you need to take care of your baby. She's a baby, right?
Yes, yes. She's a girl, a baby
How
girl.
old is she?
4 years.
4 years.
Yeah.
Are you a father, Carlos? Or not yet?
No, no yet, no yet,
Not yet.
no.
And no, thank you.
Well, I don't know. I'm not
All
thinking now,
right.
but you
No,
know,
thank you now.
yeah, you can not
Yes.
say anything because the future is it's unknown. It's
Yes, it is
who knows?
unknown.
Who
That is
knows?
correct. Perfect. Okay, well, let's begin with the class today. Today is an important day, actually, because we're going to be working with something different than what we have worked up until now, and that gets me really excited, because we're gonna actually advance a lot in the grammar program, And especially is going to open your brain a little bit more, you know, and that is actually the objective of this, you know, that you guys, for the first time, you start opening your brain to other difficult, I would say, conjugation tenses, but more than grammar per se, you know, I want you to be conscious that you are entering to a different level of English and that you need to do different stuff. And your life has to be a little bit different now, talking about your routines, you know, how much English you're going to consume right now. Are you going to, or do you do it right now? Or will you do it in the future? Or when are you going to do it? When are you going to change your habits, you know, to what? Well, to consume more English. And this is the moment, you know, this is the moment that you need to realize, you know what? I need to change my daily routine. I need to take this seriously, you know, because it is what we need to do. We need to take this seriously in order to have better results, you know. So let's start with that. It gets me really, really, really excited. So when we think about this situation, you know, I think about something like this. I think about a mountain and that we are just in the middle of the mountain, you know, talking about the grammar process, you know, all the difficult stuff, talking about the difficult stuff will be in this area. Why difficult? Because at the beginning, it is difficult for you to understand the class, right? It is difficult for you to understand the grammar because you don't understand, you know, 100% of the vocabulary that the teacher uses. You know what I mean? But in this moment, you can understand a class in 100% English, and that is good for you. You know what I mean? Why? Because all these problems that you had before, you know, they're gone, you know? Because look at you. You are listening to me. You are understanding. You know what I'm saying, right? Every single thing that I say, correct? You're good, right? So that's amazing, right? So we need to stop. We need to stop worrying. We need to stop worrying about, am I doing this correctly? Am I doing this correctly? That's the question that you do. You know, you need to stop worrying about that. You need to start enjoying, you know, enjoying. Enjoying what? Enjoying the process that you have, this process that you are in right now. And that's why I say, you know, this is like a slide. You know what a slide is? One second. Do you know what is a slide at the park? Yeah? You know? Then you go like, woo! And it's difficult to get up, you know? It's like, that's not the fun part. It's not that one. This is the fun part. Woo! You know? The difficult part is when you go up and then you enjoy. But the first part is difficult, this one, you know? So congratulations for being here today. Congratulations for being in this moment of the course, you know what I mean? Congratulations for that, because it is the moment for you to start opening your brain in a different fields, you know what I mean? Different areas. Areas that maybe you don't know, and areas that when you discover them, you're gonna understand English, you know, like, oh my God, this is why. You know, now it's easy. Come on. So there is a concept called the Pandora box. Have you ever listened about that concept? La caja de Pandora, right? The Pandora box. So it's something like when you open it, it's like, oh man, are you fucking serious? This is it? So this is it. This is it, all right? So enjoy it. So we're going to start with it, all right? Talking about this, putting this in, you know, in theory, which is boring sometimes, and especially me because I repeat this all the time, you know, present, past, and future. This is for you to position it yourself, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. This one is the one, present perfect. Okay, remember, finish, 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 right? Not finish, not finish, not finish, not finish, not finish, not finish. Half and half, you know? Half finish, half not finish. So we're gonna go right now on this one over here. The present perfect tense. Okie doke? What's up, Ramon? How are you today?
Hello, teacher. Sorry, I'm late.
We're starting actually. Mr. Leo, how are you today?
Hi, teacher.
Doing
I'm
good,
good.
mister?
Yes.
Perfect. All right. And Carlos, what's up, mister?
Hi, teacher. How are you?
Doing good, mister, and you?
Good, good. Very good.
Great. All right. So let's go with the first class, which is past participle of the verb. This is a new concept that you need to understand, you know, past participle of the verb or past participle, past participle, past participle of the verb. How can we understand that? Let's think about verbs first, you know? And verbs are going to have, I would say, the base form, which is going to be, for example, eat, right? I'm going to have the past form, and I'm going to have ate, for example. I'm going to have the past participle of the verb, you know, and it's going to be eaten, and I'm going to have the present participle, which is eating, okay? We have another one that is infinitive, that is to eat. This one, it's also the progressive, okay? Or it's also the gerund, gerundio, gerund, the ing. So look at the, we have 5 forms. 1, well, actually it's like this. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, like that. All right. So if you go back over here, you know, these ones, the red colors, for example, present perfect progressive, or past perfect, past perfect progressive, or future perfect and future perfect progressive. Okay? Those 6 conjugations are going to be with this conjugation of the verb, the past participle. Okay? Not this one, not this one, not this one, and not this one, okay? Past participle of the verb. So, if you think about present perfect, right? Present perfect, which is something like they have eaten the whole pizza. We understand whole?
Toda la pizza.
Toda la pizza, right? They have eaten the whole pizza. So this is a positive sentence, okay? So you don't worry about it. But look at the verb. This is my verb, okay? But something special about that, the past participle of the verb, which is this one, you know, it will have a particular characteristic. They need an auxiliary. Okay? They need an auxiliary. Or they will become adjectives. Be careful with that one. They need an auxiliary or they will become adjectives. That's something, okay? Por ejemplo, if we say eaten, si decimos eaten, right? Si lo traducimos sería
Comido.
comido, right? Comido. Okay. Look at this information. If you need eaten to be a verb, pay attention, guys. If you need eaten to be a verb, you need an auxiliary in here. Okay? If not, if you have, for example, eaten, only eaten, no auxiliary, is going to be an adjective. Okay? Por ejemplo, el pastel comido, el pastel que se comió, right? Así lo diríamos en español. El pastel que se comió José, el pastel que se comió, o el pastel comido por José, you know? El pastel comido por José. El pastel comido. ¿Adjetivo o verbo?
It's adjective.
It's an adjective, right? Adjective. El pastel comido. The eaten cake. The eaten cake. El pastel comido. Right? Or you can say, Jose has, that is my auxiliary. Jose has eaten the cake. Verbo. Right? Verbo, because I have the auxiliary. Listen, Jose has eaten the cake. Has eaten the cake. That is my auxiliary, all right? So, if you have an auxiliary, like in this example, they have eaten the whole cake, the whole pizza, I'm sorry. ¿Cómo sería en español? It's a verb, exactly.
Like, ellos se han comido toda la pizza.
Ellos se han comido, right? Entonces, este de aquí, oh, sorry. This one over here is going to dictate that this one is going to be a verb, right? Okay, so something good about this, I guess, or something not so good, I guess. It's that the auxiliary. Let's go, for example, let's go like this. Auxiliary table. So you have an idea, right? For example, for present, I'm going to use what auxiliaries? You're very good, Jose, with auxiliaries.
Do and does.
Do and does, right? Do and does. This is for present. If I am using past, my auxiliary is gonna be did, right? If I am using future simple,
Will.
my auxiliary is gonna be will. I'm using auxiliaries in this case, right? If my conjugation is perfect, but present, okay? Present perfect, my auxiliaries are going to be have and has. If I have past perfect, my auxiliary is going to be had. Okay? Look at this info. All right, if you analyze the auxiliaries, you know, this is the division, right? Right here. These ones over here are going to be the simples one, you know? The first 6, remember, the first 6, those are my auxiliaries. And you need to go, you need to be friends with them. You know? Do and does, did, will. Do and does, did, will. Present, past, future. Okay, now, if you come over here, this is the second part. The other 6, you know, the perfect 6 that we have. Okay. What is the name of the class of today?
Past participle.
Past participle, right? Past participle. So what we're gonna be working with is this one over here. With these auxiliaries, okay? And you understand that those are these auxiliaries you know the distribution, right? So I have, you have, like that. He has. Has and has. Now, it is not does, because does is for present. Has is for present perfect. Okay? Perfect. Questions right now? Identifying, you know, the conjugation of the verb. Can you identify this, for example? That it's a different conjugation, yeah? It's not the normal, not the base form, not in past, okay? Not in past, in past participle. Comido, bailado, limpiado, bañado, escuchado, right? Had oído in Spanish, if you remember that. Okay? También en español creo que hay un auxiliar ahí y a lo mejor ni lo identificamos, como cuando decimos yo he comido. He comido. That's my auxiliary. You know? Yo he comido. Okay.
Yo he comido toda la pizza.
Yo he comido toda la pizza, right? So past participle, there you go. So can you help me, Octavio, with number 1, please?
Yes. Maybe the name, past participle of the verb, does not ring any bell, but what if I say that the past participle, that the verb are the verbs that are in the third column of the verb list that we all had in middle school.
You remember the typical verbs list, right? The typical verb list, you know, that you had it forever, you know, in every course. So these ones over here. Those are the past participle of the verbs, okay? Let's go with number 2. Mr. Jose, can you help me, please?
Okay, teacher. But in other words, the past participle of the verb is used as A. Adjectives. B. Verb for the perfect tenses like present perfect, past perfect, and future perfect as well. Adjective. I was broke during the last pandemic. Verb. The kid broke the window with the rock.
Okay, so in this case, we have broke, right? Or you can, for example, these ones are in past, and it's the same situation. I was broke during the last pandemic. Broke, no money during the last pandemic, right? Is that an adjective or a verb? What is the verb in the sentence? What is the real verb?
Broke? I was broke? No?
Was.
Was is the verb, exactly, right? So broke, even though it's a verb, is not a verb in this sentence. It's an adjective. I was broke, no money. I was broke, you know? But my verb is this one, and this is an adjective. But look at this one. The kid broke the window. Verb or adjective?
Verb.
Verb, because, you know, it's the only verb that I have. I don't have an auxiliary verb. I don't have anything, right? So this is what you need to understand. You need to identify, you know, elements when you are speaking English, when you are reading in English, when you are listening people, you need to identify elements so it's easy for you to understand, you know? Okay. Let's go with point number 3, Liana. Can you help me, please?
Yes, teacher. We have to consider that we have regular verbs and irregular verbs. So we will have to study the past participle of the verb, especially of irregular verbs, because the past participle of the verb or regular verb will have to suffix ed.
Thank you. All right. So here, excuse me.
No.
In here, you need to remember the regular and the irregular, which is another freaking problem, you know? Like, oh my gosh, difficult. Right, Ramon? Yeah, regular and irregular. So I have good news and I have bad news. What do you want before?
The bad news.
Bad news first.
The bad news. Okay, here we go. The bad news is that, for example, you have the base form. For example, I'm going to say work. Work, it's a regular or an irregular?
A regular verb.
Regular.
Regular, right? And this is about memory, right? You need to know. That's that thing, you know? It's regular. Okay. So we have, for example, the base form, and then we have the past form, and then we have the past participle form, right? Good news. If it's regular, the past form is gonna be with the termination ed, as you remember, you know? And it's gonna be worked.
Worked.
If it's regular. And if it's regular, the past participle is exactly the same. Worked. Okay? So in here, we have like 85% of the verbs. We know the past participle form. You know? So those are the good news. Okay? Those are the good news. The
But
bad
we
news.
asked for the bad news.
Yeah. The bad news is that if your verb is irregular, for example, eat, right? If it's irregular, this one is different. It's gonna be ate, and this one is different, and it's gonna be eaten. So you have to memorize 2 columns, you know? Something good with the regulars. The problem with the regular is the pronunciation of the ed. You know? That's the problem. Yeah, DT or ED, remember? And the positive news for the irregular is that the pronunciation of the irregulars are very easy. Okay? ¿Cómo vamos? ¿Vamos captando? ¿Hacia dónde vamos? ¿Todo en orden? All right. So that's what we have. Can you help me, please, Ramon, with number 4?
Number 4. Some books talk about having rules or to remember the past participle of the irregular verb, but we just recommend you to study them by memory.
Yeah. Esto pasa como cuando se tardan como 10 semanas en solucionar un pequeñito problema. ¿Sí? Y buscan una solución y buscan otra, pero debe de haber algo que, no, come on, memorize. All right? Perdemos más tiempo en descubrir, you know? How I am going to memorize the irregular verbs. Like this? Oh, no. Memorize them, okay? It's like, you remember emulsion Scott? Remember? Okay, so it's like that. Gloop, and that's it. All right? Yes, Ileana. Memorize the verbs, Ileana. Memorize the verbs. All right. So, let's go with the first exercise. Can you help me, please, Mr. David?
Exercise 1. Read the sentences below. Underline the past participle from the verb, from form of the verb. Then say it is being used as adjective or verb.
Excellent. Okay. So as I told you, okay, what we're gonna do, I was depressed. Depressed, adjective or verb?
Adjective.
Adjective. And then if you say, I depress,
Yeah.
I depress my family. Right? Depress, adjective or verb?
Verb.
Verb, right? So this is what we need to distinguish in the sentence, okay? Look at number 1. Alarmed.
Teacher, is a new book?
Is the new book? You don't have it?
No, teacher. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's the new book. Tomorrow. Okay. You have it, Ramon. Qué malos alumnos son. No, yo debí de mandarlo antes, yo creo. Right? Sí, échenme la culpa a mí. Okay. You have the book, Ileana?
Yes,
Nice.
teacher. I'm your
Mr.
best student.
You are? You think so?
No.
Octavio, do you have the book?
Mañana.
David, do you have the book? David
I
doesn't
have it, but I don't use it. I'm sorry.
What?
Yeah, it's in my cell phone, so tomorrow, I promise.
Jesus Christ. Mr. Ricky, hello, Ricky. Only Ileana? How are you, Ricky? Everything good, Ricky?
Yes, teacher.
Do you have the book, Ricky?
I don't have.
Hijuela.
Que
Mr.
acabo de llegar,
Carlos?
teacher.
Yeah. Oh, Carlos, you have it. All right. Carlos from Tucson? Nah, I don't think so.
No, no lo tengo.
Well,
No tengo ninguno. No tengo ninguno, teacher.
Pongan más atención. Nunca has imprimido un libro, ¿verdad, Carlos? Te voy a pegar.
Unos 10, 20 nomás.
All right. So let's analyze the termination ED. I was alarmed by the bad news. Past participle or adjective?
It's an adjective.
It's an adjective. It's an adjective. Let's go with number 2. Mr. Jose, can you help me?
I will be very confused in Japan. I will be very confused.
What do you think?
An adjective?
It's an adjective. Because your verb, what is your verb?
Will be.
Will be, exactly. Mr. Carlos, number 3.
Mom has been baked all day. It's baked all day. It's a verb.
This one, it's a verb, exactly. Because we have an auxiliary, right?
Yeah, it has, right.
Thank you. Mr. Ramon, number 4.
Kim has worked a lot lately.
It's a verb.
It's a verb.
It's a verb because we have an auxiliary. Mr. Octavio?
I was satisfied with the chef salad. Past?
It's an adjective.
It's
Past
an adjective.
participle. Ah,
It's an adjective because this is your verb,
okay.
right? Yo estaba satisfecho, adjective.
Teacher, o sea que si antepuesto está como un was, will, esos van a ser los verbos. Es que estoy bien confundida. El has y have, esos van a ser auxiliares.
Yes.
Ajá, ok.
Yeah. If you have has or have,
It's a verb.
is because you have a past participle verb.
Okay.
Mr. David, number 6.
I got very tired with the movie. Is adjective.
It's an adjective, yes. I'm coming with Leo, number 7. We got dated in here.
We have dated for 10 years. Dated.
What is it? We have an auxiliary in here, so
The verb.
it's a verb in past participle. Carlos. Carlos from Tucson, Arizona. Number 8.
The agreement was very happy.
Graduated.
But
What do you
adjective.
think? It's an adjective, Carlos. Very good. Yes, the graduated man. And the verb, what is the verb?
Very happy.
The verb
Was.
Was.
was, right? That's the verb.
And was very happy.
Number 9, Ileana,
Is
please.
adjective? Okay.
You have stayed.
Stayed in the hotel for 4 times. No, es pregunta. You have stayed in the hotel 4 times. Haven't you?
Perfect.
Es adjective.
It's a verb.
Ay, perdón, es a verb. Sí, por el
It's
have.
a verb because we have an auxiliary. Exactly. Mr. Ricky, number 10.
My dog was annoyed beautifully. Adjective.
Adjective, very good. Okay, so you need to learn how to identify. All right? There you go. So we have a listening. Okay. We have a listening. What we need to catch, look, catching ed, ending words. So, for example, if you listen, graduated, number 1, graduated. You know, you need to write the word that you listen that finishes with ed. Okay? Indiana's face, what happened, Indiana? Come on. You can do it. ¿A poco les da miedo? Lo que viene, los temas que vienen, ¿les da miedo? Poquito. Chillones.
Little Vichy.
Little Vichy. Llorones. Y tan solo imprimían su libro. 25.
Ya lo va a imprimir mañana.
I don't know, Carlos. You have hurt my heart. Okay, ready? Here we go, okay?
True English Academy Listening Program. Step number 23. Catching ed ending words. Exercise 2. Instructions. Listen to the sentences, catch the ed words mentioned, and then, write them down on the corresponding lines.
Number 1. Played. Number 2. Worried. Number 3. Cooked. Number 4. Watched. Number 5. Interested. Number 6. Walked. Number 7. Finished. Number 8. Surprised. Number 9. Painted. Number 10. Embarrassed. Number 11. Flaked. Number 12. Disappointed. Number 13. Started. Number 14. Satisfied. Number 15. Relaxed.
Here we go again. Check your
Exercise
answers.
2. Instruction. Match the ED.
Number 1. Played. Number 2. Worried. Number 3. Cooked. Number 4. Watched. Number 5. Interested. Number 6. Walked. Number 7. Finished. Number 8. Surprised. Number 9. Painted. Number 10. Embarrassed. Number 11. Flaked. Number 12. Disappointed. Number 13. Started. Number 14. Satisfied. Number 15. Relaxed.
Easy, right? Easy peasy. So.
So.
Let's check. Maybe sometimes in this moment it is difficult for you to identify the ed termination in the pronunciation. It's difficult. Maybe, right? Ahí es donde hay que afinar el oído, ¿no? Y precisamente esta parte del proceso es lo que viene. Afinar el oído. Okay? Check your answers, please. Let's do it. Ready, Jose?
One mistake, sure.
Nice. Which one?
So click it.
Clicked.
Clicked. Yeah.
Yeah, this one was the most difficult. Yep. What did you write?
Nothing.
Okay. Ready, Carlos? Carlos Toyota.
Right, teacher. I actually 14 because I missed the 11 too.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah,
It was the most difficult, in my opinion. Yeah.
yeah. I
Ileana,
tried
how?
the two times I tried, but I don't understand it.
And I knew it. I knew it that you wouldn't. It's a difficult one. You got it, Ileana.
I have 6 mistakes.
Holy shit! Which ones?
Lo que pasa es que yo nada más escribí las que alcancé a captar y ya no supe, o sea, las escribí yo en orden. Me quedé en el 9 y ya no escribí las demás.
Oh,
Sí.
es que no tienes libro.
Sí tengo.
Oh, you
La
do?
única que encontramos.
Oh, es la única que tiene el libro, mira.
Sí, me
Entonces no
equivoqué.
compren el libro. I'm just kidding.
No lo compren. No lo saquen.
It's okay, Liana. But this is your opportunity area, the spelling too, right? That's the most difficult for you in this moment. Ramon, how was it, mister?
One mistake.
11.
Yeah. Click.
Okay. David,
Yeah, one mistake.
11?
I write the correct word, but in only one letter I failed.
Which one? This one?
And yeah, I wrote uh, C-L-A C-L-A C-K.
Like this?
Yeah.
Clack. Okay.
Like
Was sorry, David. I'm not gonna give it to you. Mr. Octavio?
2 mistakes.
2 mistakes. 11 was the mistake? Was one of them?
And 10.
And 10 also.
Bueno,
Embarrassed.
lo
Okay.
escribí mal.
You got it, mister. Ricky?
4 mistake.
4 mistakes. We got 11. Mr. Leo?
4 mistake.
4 mistakes too. Mr. Carlos?
La 11, la 10, 11 y 10.
That would be 13. Very good. Okay. All right. So now you are going to listen to me and you're going to tell me if the word that I use is an adjective or in a verb. Okay? You need to listen to me. Like this one, okay? Number 1. You listen and you tell me if it's adjective. You write only
adjective or verb?
That's it.
Yep. Okay.
That's it. Okay. Number 1. All right. The kids have played for 7 hours today.
Kids have played for 7 hours today.
Only verb or adjective. Number 2. My mother was worried yesterday because of the accident.
Movie.
What? Number 3. My father cooked lasagna yesterday. Number 4. They have watched 3 movies in a row.
Teacher, can you please repeat that one?
Number 4? Number 4? Yeah. They have watched 2 movies in a row. Number 5. I am very interested on the course. I'm very interested on that course. Okay. Number 6. I have walked too much today. Number 7. The finished project will be ready for tomorrow. The finished projects will be ready for tomorrow. Jose was very surprised. I usually embarrass my friends. I usually embarrass my friends.
Sure. The number 9?
Saltó la 9, teacher.
Oh, number 9, I'm sorry. Number 9.
Can you repeat number 8 too? Number 9, number 10.
Number 8, Jose was very surprised. Number 9, I'm sorry. I have never painted my house. I have never painted my house. Number 10, I usually embarrass my friends. Right? Number 11, I just clicked on that movie. I just clicked on that movie. Number 12, my boss was very disappointed with me for the mistakes I made. My boss was very disappointed with me. Number 13, I have started a career in business. Number 14, wait a minute. The customer was not satisfied with the results. Yep. Number 15. Number 14, Carlos, of course. That the customer was not satisfied with the results. Number 15, to finish. My friends and I relaxed last weekend. All right. You got it? Let's do it. What you got for number 1? And I tell you if you are correct. What you got? Number 1.
Verb.
Verb.
Verb, it's correct. Number 2.
Adjective.
Adjective is correct. Number 3.
Okay.
Verb.
Adjective.
Verb.
Number 3, it's a verb.
Verb.
Me equivoqué.
Sorry. Number 4.
Verb.
Verb.
Yeah.
Number 4 was a verb, yes. Number 5.
Adjective.
Number 5 was an adjective, that is correct. Number 6.
Verb.
Verb.
It was a verb, that is correct. Number 7.
Adjective.
Adjective.
Number 7 was an adjective, that is correct. Number 8.
Adjective.
Adjective.
It was an adjective too. Number 9.
A verb.
It was a verb, yes. 10.
Verb.
Verb 2.
It was a verb 2. 11.
Verb.
Verb.
Verb. 12.
Adjective.
Adjective.
12 was an adjective, yeah. 13.
Verb.
Verb.
It was a verb, that is correct. 14.
Verb.
Adjective.
Adjective.
14 was an adjective, yes. And to finish, 15.
Verb.
The verb.
It was a verb. Perfect. Ok. Aquí es donde empieza su trabajo de desmenuzar el idioma. ¿Me explico? A ver, ¿de dónde viene y por qué viene así? ¿Por qué me está dando esto? Y me está diciendo que es un adjetivo. Why? Volvernos analíticos de lo que vemos, de lo que leemos, de lo que decimos, que no digamos burradas, pues, ¿me explico? Sobre todo eso. Okidoki. Perfect. Exercise 4, Mr. Ramon, can you help me?
Look at the 6 sentences below. Reading. What difference you see in the previous sentence? Number 1, I have just finished reading a book. Number 2, they have lived in this city for 5 years. Number 3, the company has grown significantly since
Yes.
its inception.
Perfect.
Number 4 is visited the museum last week. Number 5, she finished her project on time. Number 6, the team won the championship last year.
Thank you, man. So, if we do something like this, guys, if you pay attention here, we have 6 sentences, but we have a particular element, right? My microphone. No.
No.
No. No tengo conectado, se escucha raro ahora, mi audio.
Ahora sí se escucha raro.
Sin clases A ver, ahí se escucha mejor.
Good.
Sí.
Yes,
Mejor,
teacher.
cama. No. All right. So, analyze the 6 sentences that we have. We have an element in particular. Can you analyze it? What is that element?
Oh.
Yes, right? This,
Have, us.
right? And in these ones?
Is in the verb in past.
Only, right? Okay. So this is what's going to happen. Look at this. If you think about simple past, if you think about simple past, it's going to be represented like this. One action in the past. For example, in 1928, I'm inventing, okay? One moment in the past and that's it. In 1928, my grandfather married my grandmother. Only one time, that's it, okay? Now, present perfect. It can be confusing porque es presente en pasado, you know? Yo he viajado. Viajado es pasado, pero es presente. Stupid English, right? I know. Sorry. But this is what we do. we have an important event in the past and it's connected to the present. That is the difference, right? For example, I have traveled to CDMX 10 times in my life. I have traveled to CDMX 10 times in my life. Okay. You know, from the first moment until now, that's the situation. In that period, you know, I have traveled 10 times, right? But what is the difference? Yo no puedo decir, I traveled to Mexico City 10 times. Only I traveled. No puedo decir eso. Because I continue living. Maybe tomorrow I travel again. Or maybe next year I travel again. Right? Podría decir,
There's
yo
only one
viajé.
action when you're talking in simple past.
Exactly. Exactly. It's only one action. And you can say, I traveled 20 times to Mexico City in the past. But in this moment, I'm very, very old. I will never go to Mexico City again, you know? I can't. I'm very old. So it's my past. I traveled in the past. But imagine I am 40 years old, you know, and I say, I have traveled to Mexico City 10 times. I love it. But next month, I'm going to travel again. And the next year, I'm going to travel again. And whenever I have an opportunity, I will travel to Mexico City again. So my life continues, you know? That is the difference between simple past. Yo viajé. Present perfect. Yo he viajado. Aunque sea pasado con presente, okay? Be careful on that one. We understand it.
Also,
So. Okay, so we're gonna do exercise 5. We have time. Yep. Can you help me, please? Carlos. Not from Toyota. Carlos from Tucson, Arizona. Carlos, can you help me with the instructions?
hombre, ¿para qué hablé?
Come on, man.
Exercise 5. Read the sentences. ¿Cómo se dice esa palabra?
Shown.
Shown by your professor and write down on the corresponding line if sentences is writing. ¿O cómo se dice? Writing.
Written.
Writing in the past or past participle.
Very good. So we have 24 sentences. Look at what we're gonna do. Number 1. He has cleaned the house. We need to pay attention to the verb, right? So you tell me, is it in simple past or is it in past participle?
It's in past participle.
Past participle.
Past participle. Only because of this element, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So number 1, past participle. Yes, mister? Like that, participle, or you tell me simple past. That's all you need to do. Number 2, ready? This is for you, Carlos, from Toyota. Read it and tell me.
She listened to music yesterday. She listened to music yesterday. Simple past.
Simple past, right? Yesterday. You see, yesterday is finished.
Right.
That's it.
That's
Coming
all.
with 3. I'm coming with 3, Mr. Jose.
They have watched the movie before. It's Past participle.
Past participle, yeah. They have watched that movie before. Ellos han visto. Right? Ileana, number 4.
We played soccer for 2 hours yesterday. Simple past?
Simple past. Because there's no auxiliary and it says yesterday, right? Ready, Octavio?
He started learning guitar last year. Simple past.
Simple past, we have 2 elements, right? The verb with no auxiliary and the time expression too, right? Coming with David.
She visited her grandparents last week. Simple past.
Simple past, same elements. I'm coming with Leo. Or Ricky.
Yes, teacher. They walked to the park this morning. Simple past.
Simple past this morning. Coming with Ileana.
He has fixed the car. Past participle.
Past participle, we have an element, right? Look at the time expressions in the present perfect. The time expressions are different, okay? Not yesterday, not this morning, not last year, all right? So be careful on that one too. Mr. Carlos Valenzuela, yeah, help me.
We visited the museum last month. Simple past.
Simple past last month. Mr. Ramon, ready?
She finished her homework last night. Simple past.
Simple past last night. Mr. Octavio?
Total no participo, diría Lupita.
Yeah?
Uh,
You're next, Carlos. You want to participate? Of course. Creí que estabas ocupado. No, you're good.
No, no, andamos aquí poniendo atención.
Oh, got it. Mr. Octavio?
they have traveled to Europe before. Simple past.
Uh,
Mm,
look at this.
La doble P.
yeah.
La doble P.
The-
Yeah, past participle.
It's a pluma.
The double
Así me lo
P,
grabé.
exactly. Good for you, Ramon. You can say the velic conjugation.
Yes.
Mr. Carlos, come on.
He watching documentary yesterday. Simple past.
Simple past easy. Mr. Jose.
She painted her room last weekend. Is simple past.
Good pronunciation. Very good. Yes, simple past. Last weekend. Mr. Ricky.
We have studied Spanish for 3 years. Simple past.
Look at this one, man.
¿No escuchaba?
Auxiliary.
We have studied Spanish for the 3 years. Simple past.
It's simple past, guys.
It's
Ah, no, para
double
leer.
Ricky.
O
P.
sea,
It's the double P.
Peso pluma.
sí, sí.
Es peso pluma conjugation
I'm sorry.
tense. No, que te perdone él, mister, que te perdone el peso pluma, no a mí. Right, Ricky?
Yes, teacher. Middle.
15, Octavio.
He has lived in this city for 5 years. Double P.
The double P. Ya va a quedar eso, oh my God. Mr. Carlos.
Algo. Vale.
They cleaned their car yesterday. A simple past.
Simple pass. All right. Ileana.
He played video games last night. Simple pass.
Simple pass. No differences. Ramon.
She has completed the project. Double P.
The double P.
The double
Right.
P.
Do you like Peso Pluma?
Yes, of course.
Me too. I like him. Actually, I like him very much. And that's
Really?
not good. Yes, I like him very much. Yeah, I like him. Let's see.
¿Cuál es
Jose.
su canción favorita? Ah, perdón por interrumpir.
Oh, no, it's okay. Rubicon is the name?
Rubicon. Ah, me gusta
Yes,
también.
my favorite.
La ponen mucho en el taller.
I like it.
Lady Gaga, teacher.
Lady
Ella
Gaga is a very good
también.
song too.
siempre
You know,
pendiente.
I love the sounds, you know, the trumpets. You know, I love the music. Mr. Jose, very easy this one, look.
Yes, teacher. They went to the beach last summer. Is simple past.
Simple pass.
Irregular.
Irregular, yeah. Almost finished, Octavio?
Simple past.
Simple pass last night. Ileana? Very easy, because look at the conjugation.
We have reading
Several
letters. Simple pass. I know, double P.
Double P, because it's have, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Almost finished. Carlos from Tucson, Arizona.
He finished his la his book last week. Double P.
No.
¿Por qué tiene his ese, no? Simple past.
Simple pass because we don't have auxiliary. The other Carlos.
She played the guitar at the concert. A simple past.
Simple pass. And finish, Ramon, please.
We have worked together for 2 years. Double P.
The double P. There you go. Pues
Una
ahí
nueva,
está. ¿Qué, Mr. Carlos?
ya creé una nueva frase, Ramón. Aquí en la clase.
Yeah. Vamos a hacernos camisetas. The double P. Rules for present perfect. Pues ahí está. Esa es la introducción al presente perfecto, ¿ok? Váyanse tranquilos esta noche. Si ya saben identificar una oración en pasado simple y una oración en presente perfecto. Si ya saben identificar el auxiliar ahí, es decir, have, has, y tengo un verbo aquí medio raro, ¿no? Porque siempre va a ser, usualmente va a estar medio raro, ¿no? Al menos que sea regular, ¿no? Que termine con ed. Entonces, si eso se quedó el día de hoy, es un gran avance, ¿ok? Si sabemos identificar una oración en simple past y una oración en present perfect. Okidoki. Y de ahí partimos mañana, que va a ser la pronunciación. Ahora sí nos vamos a agarrar con la pronunciación, porque no podemos seguir diciendo danced, cooked. ¿Sí me explico? Esas pronunciaciones ya no más. All right.
All right.
Have a good night then. Thank you, guys.
See ya.
Thank you, teacher.
Bye bye.
Thank you,
Thank
teacher.
you. Voy a escuchar Rubicon, Mr. Ramón.
Oh, Rubicon. I don't
Goodbye,
know
Bye.
teacher.
any music of
Bye,
Peso
Mr.
Pluma.
Ricky. You don't like it?
I don't know his music.
Oh, listen to one.
Yeah.
Listen
Yes.
to the music.
Yes, I will listen. Rubicon is the name, right?
Yeah, not the lyrics, okay? The lyrics are,
The
but
music.
the music is good. The
Okay.
music is good.
Perfect.
Bye, mister.
Goodbye. See you tomorrow, guys.
Goodbye, teacher.
Bye-bye. Bye, Ricky. Have a good day. Mr. Carlos, bye-bye.
Bye, teacher.
Bye, mister.